Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Faith. I'm writing an adult literary fiction book called Therapy Confessions. By the time you guys have finished this video, by the time you guys have seen this video, I've probably finished my novel. So like, I write adult literary fiction, whatever. Don't mind my hair. I haven't washed it. I'm gonna just like do it, like refresh it or whatever. So whatever. So let's talk. What about this video as well. Okay, so in this video I'm gonna be basically making my next novel. Wait, no, not making, brainstorming for my next novel. Let's give a name, title reveal. I feel like this is kind of awkward because like I haven't just like talked about a new novel on this channel, so it's just like, okay, what is this? Okay, so I'm writing a new novel. It's called what is it called? Let me think. Wait, it's If I Had the Money. That's the book. What else? I'm filming this like before I have finished Therapy Confessions, so like this is like a whole different like I'm not gonna be working on this like figuring things out right now, but I will be figuring things out then, which is probably gonna be like in a week. So I'm just filming this right now because I'm already up here and why not? So let's, I guess, get it out of the way. So first off, let me put like a little aesthetic board. Actually, should I make an aesthetic board? I've never showed you guys the aesthetic board for like Therapy Confessions, so I'm going to show you it right here because I'm just like still whatever. But we are going, I don't know what I should do first. Should I make an aesthetic board? Aesthetic board, is that even a mood board? Why did I call it aesthetic board? It's a mood board. Should I make a mood board for the novel first, or should I like look? No, okay. What I want to do first is figure out what the main character's career is. Yes. So the main character, wait, or should I figure out like the story idea in general? Because I have like no idea what the story idea is. Like I'm just kind of figuring out a couple of things because like this book is about, like, I can tell you guys the themes. It's about religion. It's about economic, wait, it's about what is it, what's it called, like, what is it called, economical something, no, because obviously if I had the money, so it's about like just like, I guess, money. What is the like actual way to say that? Like I feel like this clip I sound just like I'm all over the place because like I just don't know what this novel is about, and I should have probably like maybe I got a couple of clues about it and just like figure out how to say it, because like I've been talking about like Therapy Confessions like every single day, all day. Like I have figured out like how to say the themes of the novel and stuff like that, but like this novel I haven't. So I need to like look at other novels within like that have the same themes and just like stuff like that. I feel like what is it, Oh Sinners, I thought so. Oh Sinners was like in my thing. It's not. Wait, is it? I think it might be some in the bottom shelf, but like Oh Sinners would probably be like a comp to my book. But anyways, I feel like I'm all over the place because like I don't know what this novel is about, and I should have like maybe figured out a little bit of what the novel's about, but I didn't want to. I wanted to just like have this be like a full-on just like brainstorming from beginning to just like end. And what are we brainstorming in this video? I have no idea. We're just gonna go like, yeah, just go as we, wait, no, think as we go. I don't know, whatever. So basically I'm gonna figure out what the main character's job is. I also have to think of things like what the storyline is in general. I know this book is going to take place during my main character. Her name is East. This is the same main character that I've talked about in if you guys were here in the beginning of this channel when I was writing the book, what was it, when they fell apart or whatever that it was. Yeah, they fell apart, and it's the same main character, it's the same themes and just like the same book. It's just like different because there's just a difference between how it goes. But basically the main character is in the beginning of her career. We like, this is what I know from it. The main character is in the beginning of her career. East is in the beginning of her career when I think something about her sister is also in this like almost religious cult-esque thing. I don't know what it's gonna be. I don't know what. Actually, I don't even know if it's gonna be a cult. It might just be just like a religious group that's just like very strict with their stuff or something like that. And basically the main character, I don't know, maybe like the main character, I know who the main character is. Like, she is like all about numbers, and that's another thing I forgot to say. Okay, because I'm just like, it just feels so weird to just be brainstorming a new novel. But anyways, the main character is in the beginning of her like career, and it's something in the math field, and that's why I have to figure out what it is. Because she's always been obsessed with numbers. She's always just like been thinking of just like, I don't know, how to just like be, I don't know, like how to say, like she's always just like been very money driven and very much like understands their place in the world. Okay, that sounds like crazy, but like she's always just been like trying to figure out how to like get her family to just like be where, like, I don't know, not rich, but like how do you say, just like, I don't know, economically, like if something happens, they wouldn't be like all ruined and screwed over. Like, basically that's what she's trying to do, and that like that's what she's done all her life. And how am I gonna it's called mix this with religion? It's gonna also be talking about just like how, I don't know, religion prides on like desperate people or whatever, and that I'm just like really interested in that topic. And so like I'm gonna just like do her just like, I think it's like her figuring out if she focused on the wrong things as a child, like not as a child, but like if she focused on the wrong things, if like religion should have been like this biggest thing that she should have been focusing on, because like she has no relationship with her sister because her sister cut her off, but her sister is kind of just like letting her just like join in as long as she goes to the church, something like that. I don't know, something like that. It's gonna be an intersection between religion and but I need to read, like, look at how novels say it, like, because I'm just like, I'm trying not to say like she's poor, like she was poor, like, I mean, is she, like, yeah, but like, and it's like I'm definitely not saying poverty, because it's not that they lived in poverty, it's just like she knew she'd be screwed over if like anything happened, and it was just like that was always on her mind. But anyways, I'm trying to intersect those two things, and I guess it's about like her relationship with her sister, and it's like her trying to figure out if she focused on the wrong things. She also has this friend group, and yeah, so like we're gonna figure out like how to actually say what the novel is about. I feel like I still don't know how to say like what Therapy Confessions is about, but like at least it's better than like this novel, if I had the money. So first we're gonna become, I eventually want to make a mood board, but like first let's make a let's look at, I think I'm gonna like be looking in Pinterest and just like adding some pictures just like here and there, just like in general, and then eventually I'll just show you guys a mood board, and I'll just tell you guys about that. But first we have to figure out the main character's career, because like this is like a big part of her life, because it's just like she's entering this field, or she's been there for like a year or two, so it's just like this is like an important thing. So I just have to do some math field that like what could she do with a math degree, because I think that's what she's going to do. And I'm really excited to write this novel. I'm really excited to just like delve into just like a math-y thing, because like I feel like I haven't written a novel where just like the main character is doing a career just like so outside of the career I'm like, not career I'm doing, but like a job I've had. Because like Therapy Confessions, I feel like I'm going to keep comparing this book with Therapy Confessions, but Therapy Confessions, the main character works in this like clothing store. I've never worked in a clothing store, but I feel like I wanted a job in a clothing store. That's a different thing. But like I have worked minimum wage jobs, and the main character also worked like in a fast food fast food place, which I also work at like a grocery store. So actually I don't anymore because I'm going off to college, so I quit that. But like whatever, yeah, so like that's just like very much on par with I feel like this shirt is so wrinkly, like why is it like that? I don't know. But yeah, so like it's very much my career, so like we're gonna be looking at what the main character is, and so I'm gonna figure that out. I don't even know what I should do next. Like I look like at the story and just like what the story is about, or should I just figure it out then? But like I feel like when I try to figure it out on camera, like it turned into this just like mess of just like everything and just everything, like what is this all about, blah 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 blah, and I just started yapping. So yeah, we're gonna figure this out and follow my journey as I figure it out. I don't know if I'm gonna make this multiple videos. Let's also talk about the timeline, because like, you know, I mean, we're already here, let's just keep talking. The timeline of this novel, I don't want to write it this year. I think I'm gonna be just focused on Therapy Confessions this year, but I do want to write it like, I don't know, maybe in the new year, maybe just like a little bit later. I feel like I just need to brainstorm this novel, because like I'm just so far behind. Like I just kept saying I'm gonna brainstorm in the novel when I finish Therapy Confessions is like the first draft, and we're getting close to that, so this is something that needs to be done, and I'm excited about this novel. So yeah, we're probably gonna work on like the actual like, and how many brainstorming videos am I gonna do? Okay, I'm just like thinking while I'm just filming it. Maybe that's not a good idea, but whatever. What other, just like, I feel like I'm gonna put this into 2 parts or something, because I don't know if I'll be able to just like figure everything out in this video. But yeah, I think we're just gonna figure out the main character's job, maybe a little bit about the storyline, an aesthetic board. But I feel like, oh yeah, and then I think the next video we're gonna just focus on like the side characters and just figure out how to flesh them out, and just like, because there are a lot of characters in this book, way more than Therapy Confessions. I'm really excited to work on this book, because Therapy Confessions was just like way smaller of a book, because like the main character deals with loneliness in Therapy Confessions, but like in If I Had the Money, like the main character has a lot of people around her, and I feel like the main characters are very much alike. I just feel like they are just like, they are this, like there are 2 sides of the same stick, or 2 sides of the same coin. Yeah, something like that. I feel like it's like that because like the main characters both have not had like very many experiences in life, like, but it's just like for 2 different reasons, and I'm just like really excited about this novel. Another thing again is like I have to figure out like, yeah, in the next video I'll probably figure out like who the main character's friends are, the other siblings outside of, and like maybe even just like the main sibling person, and just like whatever, just like side characters. But this video is going to be all about like the main character and just like, I guess, the overall story. So yeah, you guys can follow me along on this. In a week or 2 I'll update you guys, because I'm just writing my novel right now, like my Therapy Confessions right now. So this novel is just like not very much like something I'm thinking about right now, but like it will be in the next like week. So yeah. Okay, I'm just realizing I need to clear this stack of books, because it's just been here, but like those are the books I'm taking to college. It's whatever. Okay, so basically what happened since last time we spoke, I think, which was like, it was not that long ago, I ended up finishing my book faster than I thought I would, and now we're on to this book. So yeah, that video is like already out now. I'll probably try to link it below. I don't know if I'll remember to, but whatever. Okay, so basically let's talk about what I've brainstormed so far when it comes to my book. Okay, so first off, when it comes to the main character's job, which was like the biggest task I had for myself before I come to update you guys again, and I have figured it out. I want the main character to either be a financial analyst or a quantitative analyst. I don't know. I want her to be one of those 2. I'm gonna have to do research on those fields, but like I think that's just like very math related and just like fits very well with the themes of this novel. Plus also, as I've been like looking into the main character's job, I've also just been like in general thinking about my book, and because of that I already know like a couple things. First off, about like the plot. So the main goal that the main I found out like just like a lot about the plot, which means that like, let's talk about the main character's goals and stuff or whatever. Like the main character's goal is to have control, and like that's how the religion aspect of the book and the money aspect of the book are gonna clash, because like the main character wants to be in control of her just like just like that aspect, and then it also just like leads into adulthood onto that aspect when it comes to her sister. And I feel like that's what I was trying to say, and like that's what the book is going to be about. So like I guess, should I try to like do like a little pitch of it? East, wait, no, okay, yeah, East works like a, wait, no, let me try to do a little pitch. East is working, wait, I don't know, we'll have to figure it out. I feel like I don't want to embarrass myself. Okay, let me think about what my other books one was. Princess is feels lonely. No, I feel like I didn't even have one. Like, it was just like, Princess is lonely, so she seeks out therapy. Things happen. And then this one is just like not a detailed one, because like obviously there's detailed ones, but I just don't want to give out spoilers or anything. So like, okay, this one, I guess it would be East is, what is it? East, oh, when her sister joins a cultish esque group, East tries to stop it. Well, actually, no, because her sister hasn't just joined it. She's been there for a while now. It's just that, I guess, not that she's just noticing it, but like, I don't know. I don't know. Wait, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, how does that work? Because like, yeah, how long has she been in there? I feel like I don't want her to just be going into there, because that's my least favorite thing of a book. When a character just like joins something and it's just like, okay, because like whatever. But like, I want her to have been there for like a good amount of time. Right, right. I have to think about that. But I guess whatever. The plot is slightly thought out. Like, the main character obviously starts going to her sister's like group or whatever, and then she kind of just like thinks about her past and just like how hard she tried to control her. I swear I said I was gonna like look at books with the same things and then look at that, whatever. She, like, the main character was trying to control like her financial, not, I feel like financial seems like, I don't know, it seems better. Like, she's out here thinking, like, it sounds like budgeting in my opinion, and it's like, that's not what I'm trying to say. I'm saying like she was like overly obsessed with being middle class, or being, I don't know, something. And because, and like whatever, she thinks that she's her control, like what she tried to control before is whatever, not the correct thing, I guess. And yeah, she's struggling with that. So I guess that's basically what the book is about. So we get flashbacks of her childhood and her just like let's just say money problems for now, though I will look into the books. Like, I have this little thing, I don't know, I've just been opening and closing it. But yeah, she's been so focused on like money problems her whole life, and then she's just like, maybe she should have been paying attention to her sister this whole time. So yeah, that's basically what the book is. So like, the plot, I guess, is pretty good. We have a very much something, a skeleton of something, which, okay, now that I'm thinking about like this novel, I'm kind of just like looking at my other novel, Therapy Confessions, and I'm like, that book has no easy theme like this book. And I'm just like, I feel like there is one thing about like thinking about my next novel that I'm not really a big fan of. Like, I just start, like, I don't know if you guys do this too, where it's just like I don't know, it just feels like the grass is always greener on the other side, or like what's another thing, like the fog is always in front of you, or whatever it is. Yeah, but yeah, it just feels like that. Yeah, so like I've just been thinking about like my other novel. I'm just like, it doesn't have this like clear theme, this like clear like goal that the main character has. Because I feel like in this isn't a therapy confessions like vlog or whatever. This is a if I had the money vlog. Well, the vlog. I don't even know if I would call this a vlog. It's whatever it is. But this is me talking about this novel. But I'm just like, when it comes to therapy confessions, I'm still gonna talk about it because of course I'm gonna talk about it. I feel like therapy confessions, it's like the main character's goal is to not be lonely. But I'm like, is that really a goal? Like, it is a goal, but it's just like I feel like I don't know. I feel like I know what I'm trying to say with this one. I like this one. I don't have an ending, but I know what I'm trying to say. But I feel like with Therapy Confessions, I don't have that, and so I'm struggling with it. Which, okay, I finished the novel obviously, but like I'm just like I'm thinking about it. I'm just like, should I switch novels? But no. I need a, as I said before, write at least another draft of the Therapy Confessions to see like if I really hate the novel, so I can just like gain editing skills and stuff like that. Okay. Now, what are we gonna do next? We basically have the plot. So I think what we are gonna do. Ooh, I said I was gonna make a mood board. I did say that. But a mood board is just something I could start making like right now or something, like, you know what I mean, just have it at the end of the video or something. But let's think about like the two main characters that are side of, no, not main characters, the two big side characters, which is the main character's sister. Let's give her a name too, and then also the main character's best friend. We have to give her a name too, because like, yeah, they're very important to just like each side of her life. Ooh, and also, oh no, actually I was gonna say like the main character's siblings, and I think the main character's siblings, I'm gonna just like figure that out for the next vlog. But yeah, I think that's all. Which, okay, another thing I'm saying, like I feel like I just said, oh, I want the main character to be a financial analyst or quant analyst or whatever. First off, I have to actually see what these people do in their lives, because like I know what they do. Like a quantitative analyst, what they do is they if they work in banking, which I feel like the main character would, they basically assess the risk of just like trading and stuff for like, I don't know, trade stocks, whatever that is, and they basically see if it's a good idea or whatever. And then financial analysts, they like work for companies, I think, and then they do the same thing, except like not, they basically assess risks and whatever based on data and whatever. It's like I know that, but I don't know like what they do. Like people are saying like, oh, I'm gonna just like look at my data. I'm like, what's the data? Like, you know what I mean? Like, is this about an ad? Like, are you looking at an ad and saying, was this ad worth it? Should we do more ads? Is that what your job is? Like, not is that what your job is? Because they said that they do like random things throughout the day. Like random, they look at random data things throughout the day. So like whatever. Or are they like figuring out like where they should spend their money, if they should like, I don't know. Are they the people who are like, oh, if you give people stickers, then they'll come to your store more? Like, what exactly do they do, and like how many times do they do it? Like, I just want to see like an actual day in their life, because I feel like I went on TikTok and I was like, what's a day in the life of a financial analyst? It was the most this called aesthetic thing I've ever seen. Like they'd wake up and then they'd like, you know, the whole making their bed and doing all that, and I was like, okay, so what do you guys do? And it's like part of me is like, is there some sort of book on it? But then I'm also like, all the books I see are just like right now I'm not trying to figure out exactly what a financial analyst does. I'm just trying to figure out what that data set is about, I guess, like what their data is that they're looking at. Yeah. And I don't even know if the main character's job is going to become like a big part of the story. I know it won't be. It's gonna be like a part of the story for like a bit. It has very much a lot to do with who the main character is and all of that, but like, I don't know, it doesn't do any, wait, it does do stuff, whatever. So yeah, I'm just thinking about that. So yeah, I guess we're gonna figure out who the main character's sister is, who her roommate slash friend is, and yeah. But how do people research for things like that? Like, is there some sort of site, or what is it that they do? Because I've just been wondering, like, do they talk to people? Which I don't want to talk to people, because it's just like, that's awkward. Like, well, what do you do? Whatever. Plus another reason why I'm saying either financial analyst or a quant analyst. I feel like the main character would be, I don't know if it's pronounced quant, like I don't know why they shorten it, because it's quantitative or something like that. Quantitative something, yeah, analyst. Whatever. I want the main character to be that because it's very mathy, at least from what I saw. But like, the reason why I didn't also just like completely just like, okay, that's what she's doing, is because I'm also like, is that like an easy entry level job? Because like the main character is right out of college. Like, she isn't right out of college, she's been working at wherever she's been working for like a year or something, but like she isn't like deep into her career. So it's like, I don't know if it's just like a job that like, and I also did like the searching thing and searched jobs, because that's what I tend to do. I just search up like jobs in that field, and then it just tells you, this is a recommendation I have, like it tells you just like different jobs that are around you and just like what they do, the qualifications, all that stuff. And it's just like, I feel like quantitative, like whatever, quant analysts always have like the biggest they have like so many different qualifications. Like, you have to, like, you don't have to, but like usually it's like, oh, have a master's degree, have a PhD degree, there's very less entry level jobs, and if there are entry level jobs, they're in like Illinois, Chicago, which my books tend to be based on Michigan. So yeah, but financial analyst, there were a good amount of entry level jobs here. So like, yeah, I guess we're done with that. I'll update you guys later. Okay, I definitely need to redo my hair, but like, I decided to give you guys the last update of this vlog, or this video. Okay, so basically what I said was that I was gonna figure out the names of the two main like side characters, and so like I ended up picking the names. The older sister's name is Ruth, and the best friend's name is what is it, Imani. And so like, we have that figured out. I do need to figure out what Ruth looks like, because I don't have that. I did figure out what Imani and East look like. East, I've always known what she looks like, because again, I feel, did I say this in the beginning of the vlog, that like this comes from when we fell apart or something random like that. This book does come from that book, so like I do know what the main character looks like. I don't need, and also like why I'm not doing some big like character outline or anything like that is because I know who the character is. Oh, plus I have new glasses, if you didn't notice. But yeah, characters. Yeah, so I'm figuring out like, is there something in on? Yeah. Sorry guys. Okay. Yeah. I figured out their names of, okay, and I also made like 2 new mood boards. Apparently, what is it? I was gonna say, okay, Pinterest has like this collage feature. So like, let me show you the therapy confessions mood board. It's gonna be here. Yeah, I decided to remake the therapy confessions one, because like I wasn't a bit as big of a fan as of the like square one. I was kind of just making the square one because like that's the only thing I knew how to do. And then I'm gonna show you guys the mood board for if I had the money. So yeah, plus I kept saying like, what is this book about? Money problems, economical, whatever. I meant class. Like I was talking about class. That's the word that I was thinking of. And it's like I kept saying like class, like middle class, whatever class, and then I wasn't thinking about it, but yeah, that's what the book is about. So anyways, those are the moon boards. I think next time I visit, oh, plus another thing I have to like update you guys on, because I have to update you guys on a bunch of things, I guess, is that I was talking about like how I wanted to like almost quit Therapy Confessions and work on this novel. That was just the new book. Like I want to write a new book so badly. Thing talking to me, because like as soon as I see a new book, like I don't know how to act. Like I feel like I want to write it so badly, but now I'm looking at it like as I was just like sitting throughout the days, because like I haven't talked to you guys in like 2 days or something like that, and I was just like thinking of just like the plot and stuff, and then I started seeing like some holes in it, and then I was like, okay, yeah, no, the grass is always greener on the other side. Like if I start working on this novel, I'm gonna see problems with it, and then it's gonna become a whole thing, and it's like whatever. What else? Yeah, so either the next video is going to, I don't think the next video is going to be me like figuring out the side characters. I'm also going to figure out what characters look like, and all that. Oh yeah, another thing that I don't know if I said, I was thinking of making my character be in college, because like the main character is fighting for control. So like I was thinking, what if a part of the reason why she's like so into this thing is because she's a college student and she doesn't know what she's going to do after college. And it's like, yeah, she could be like a quant, whatever the things I said, but like what if that's just like something, and I think that would be interesting. Plus another thing I realized is that because my main character is smart, I have to like figure out how to be like that, because it's just like, yeah, sure, I said I was good at math. I don't know if I've said that in this vlog. I said it like when I first talked about like this novel before, but yeah, I'm good at math, but like I never did like college senior level math classes, so that's gonna be interesting to learn if I go down that route. I don't know which route I'm going down. Yeah. And then, so yeah, this book would most likely be written in 2026, because as long as I don't just like start wanting to write it so badly. And yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, thanks for watching this video. Like, subscribe, do all the things. The next time I see you guys, I might be in my college dorm. I've been packing a lot, so like, yeah, stay tuned for that. I'm not gonna have immediate like college videos, I don't think. I think I'm gonna wait throughout the semester, but I will be filming in college. But anyways, yeah, thanks for watching, do all the things, bye.